Okay, hey guys, today I will be reading your test to you. This test is on Earth structure. Again, for those of you listening, you can either pause it if you need more time on a question. You can rewind it if you need to go back to a question. So listen carefully and choose the best answer. Number 1. When an earthquake occurs, the speed of the seismic waves changes as they A. move through different materials, B. are pulled by the force of gravity, C. lose energy to surrounding rocks, D. reflect off of boundaries. Number 2. The dotted lines on this world map show the boundaries of the major tectonic plates. What is the name of the shaded tectonic plate? A. African plate, B. Eurasian plate, C. Indo-Australian plate, D. South American plate. Number 3. A difference between the oceanic crust and the continental crust is that the oceanic crust is A. composed chiefly of sedimentary rocks, B. more dense than the continental crust, C. older than the continental crust, D. continually being created. Number 4. Which of these correctly lists Earth's layers in the order from the center to the surface? A. outer core, inner core, asthenosphere, lithosphere. B. asthenosphere, lithosphere, outer core, inner core. C. inner core, asthenosphere, lithosphere, outer core. D. inner core, outer core, asthenosphere, lithosphere. Number 5. Which of the following has the greatest direct influence on movement of the lithosphere? A. the sun, B. the moon, C. Earth's core, D. Earth's mantle. Number 6. The interior of Earth is made up of several physically different layers. The solid layer of Earth that moves over a thick liquid layer is called the A. core, B. crust, C. asthenosphere, D. atmosphere. Number 7. Which best describes Earth's crust? A. It is the thickest layer of Earth. B. It is composed of several continental plates. C. It contains layers of stationary rock. D. It is more dense than the other layers of Earth. Number 8. The map shows a boundary between two tectonic plates. Between which two tectonic plates is this boundary located? A. Indo-Australian plate and Pacific plate. B. North American plate and Pacific plate. C. Indo-Australian plate and Eurasian plate. D. North American plate and Eurasian plate. Number 9. A cross-section of Earth is shown below. Which labeled part is thought to be composed primarily of iron and nickel? A. 1, B. 2, C. 3, D. 4. Number 10. The core of Earth is divided into two layers. The outer core is made of A. ballistic rock, B. silicate rocks, C. solid iron and nickel, D. molten iron and nickel. Go to A again. It's basaltic rocks. I mispronounced it. Number 11. The picture below shows the layers of Earth. You can see there's crust, outer core, inner core, and mantle. When compared to the other layers of Earth, which layer has the lowest density? A. crust, B. inner core, C. mantle, D. outer core. Number 12. Which layer of Earth are mostly made of solid material? A. inner core and outer core, B. crust and inner core, C. crust and mantle, D. mantle and outer core. Number 13. During subduction, one tectonic plate is forced below another. The subducting plate is forced into the A. asthenosphere, B. lithosphere, C. outer core, D. inner core. 14. Which of these geologic features results from tectonic plates slowly moving over a hot spot? A. plateaus, B. islands, C. canyons, D. deltas. Number 15. What causes the tectonic plates of Earth to continually move? A. convection currents in the mantle, B. volcanic and seismic activity in the crust, C. strong winds and storms, D. rotation of the solid core. Number 16. Scientists discovered the fossilized remains of a land reptile that lived 200 million years ago on the coasts of South America and Africa. Which claim is best supported by this discovery? A. New types of rock have formed in South America and Africa. B. All animals in South America and Africa are related to reptiles. C. South America and Africa are moving slowly away from each other. D. Sedimentation in South America and Africa has caused the fossilization of many reptiles. Number 17. As early as the 1600s, scientists noticed that the continents appeared to fit together like pieces of a puzzle. The idea that the continents were once together and had drifted apart was not widely accepted. In the 1940s, technology used on submarines led to the evidence of continental movement. This technology allowed scientists to do which of these? A. To explain the cause of continental movement. B. To determine fossil evidence of continental drift. C. To prevent further movement of continents. D. To reject theories of continental drift. Number 18. Sea floor spreading occurs along certain boundaries in the ocean, which are most likely to form at the boundary where their seafloor is spreading. A. Strike slip faults. B. Subduction zones. C. Mid-ocean ridges. D. Continental shelves. Number 19. Between 40 and 50 million years ago, the landmass on the Indian plate collided with the landmass on the Eurasian plate. What formed when these landmasses collided? A. The Grand Canyon. B. The Great Plains. C. The Himalayan mountains. D. The Mariana Trench. Number 20. As two continental plates collide, the edges of the plates are crumpled and uplifted. Which of these landforms is most likely to result of this type of collision? A. Normal faults. B. Mountain ranges. C. U-shaped valleys. D. Shield volcanoes. 21. Mountains are most likely formed A. When glaciers melt. B. From earthquakes. C. When land sinks. D. Along tectonic plates. 22. Earth is composed of layers of material with different properties. Which of the following is most likely to contain material that is in constant motion? A. Core. B. Mantle. C. Oceanic crust. D. Continental crust. Which of the following helped in the development of the theory of plate tectonics? A. Measuring the depth of oceans near deep sea trenches. B. Detecting magnetic Detecting magnetic striations on land once covered by glaciers. C. Understanding the ways organisms adapted to topographical changes. D. Understanding rock formations of a similar age occurring on two separate continents. 24. What process is responsible for the Atlantic Ocean becoming wider by a few centimeters each year? A. One plate moving under the other plate. B. Two plates meeting at a transform boundary. C. Sea floor spreading along the mid-Atlantic ridge. D. The edges of the continents are subsiding. 25. Which statement best describes why fossils of the same land-dwelling species have been discovered in both South America and Africa? A. These organisms migrated to these two continents. B. These organisms were separated by the formation of new mountain ranges. C. These organisms became extinct due to climate changes on these continents. D. These organisms once lived on one large landmass that later split into two continents. 26. An oceanic plate subducts under a continental plate. Which of these landforms most likely results from the interaction of these plates? A. Volcanic mountains. B. Transform boundaries. C. Continental shelves. D. Normal faults. 27. What causes the tectonic plates of Earth to continually move? A. Convection currents in the mantle. B. Volcanic and seismic activity in the crust. C. Strong winds and storms. D. Rotation of the solid core. 28. The illustration shows how most of the recycling of rock from Earth's crust occurs. What is this process called? A. Subduction. B. Convergence. C. Divergent. D. Faulting. 29. Which best describes the density of Earth's layers? A. The crust is the most dense because it is the top layer. B. The mantle is the most dense because it is the thickest layer. C. The outer core is the most dense because it is the only liquid layer. D. The inner core is the most dense because it is under the most pressure. Number 30. The first person to introduce the idea of the continents moving around the surface of Earth was A. Niels Bohr. B. Albert Einstein. C. Charles Darwin. D. Alfred Wegener. You've completed your test. If you need to go back to any, you can rewind, you can pause it, you can slow it down, however you need. All right, I hope you did your best. Thanks.